Okay, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our program. And I would like to say, I know that there are some other Sahajugis who are joining from different countries, which is morning for them. And good morning, everyone. Jai Shri Mataji. So thank you so much for waiting, and today is the day that we always connect from heart to heart with the music and by sharing the experience, as you all know. And you might get the message, one of the Arsa Jogi guests who was supposed to join from England, and she got sick and she canceled the program. But Sia will be here, the musician Sia Reddy, and that she will be actually helping for us for the meditation, and she will be playing music, and that we can all go into deep meditation. So that is the part that always helps us, the music, because the music, as you all know, that puts us into thoughtless, that there is no thoughts, or maybe the thoughts are disappears. And so that is the time actually we go into deep meditation and we get into oneness. And so that is the time actually the connection with our spirit and the connection with the all-pervading divine power. That is the time that we all feel, and that is the time actually we all feel the vibrations, and that states always stays with us. But of course, I would let Sia to explain this part later on, and how the music really helps for us into going to more deep meditation. So with my great pleasure, I would like to introduce Sia Reddy. Sia actually, she's an Austrian yogi, and she started Sahaja Yoga in 1991. Many of you who joined this program earlier, Sia actually joined our program several times. So you all know, but who joined this program first time, and I would like to give more information for you all. And Sia started Sahaja Yoga in 1991. She's a professional musician, and she plays violin, guitar, piano, sarangi, and what else? Of course, the Indian flute.
Not really Indian flute.
Navajo,
The Navajo flute.
Navajo
Yes,
flute.
Native American, a little bit, but not everything perfect. Just a little.
but you know, we say, I mean, I am Turkish, and we say in Turkish there's a very old saying. And the person who has, very humble way, I would like to say, the person who is very talented, and the person has all many creatives in each fingers. So Sia, I always tell you this. Sia has the same thing, and she is so humble, so sweet, and she plays all kinds of instruments, including Western and Indian, and also she plays harmonium too, right?
Yes, a little bit, but
Yes,
all,
and
as I said,
sarangi too.
not to a mastership, but maybe to a level which is hopefully enjoyable, right? That's the most important thing. Should be
Exactly.
enjoyable,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome, Sia.
Thank you,
Welcome. So
Shunai.
nice to
Great to
see
be
you.
here. Hello, everybody. It's great to see so many people here. It's wonderful, wonderful. It's actually quite interesting how this happened because, as you said, I wasn't meant to be on, just support with the music. But I'm in a way, I'm very honored and also grateful because now I may start this session with a little bit of a down feel, but I was quite overshadowed with grief what happened in Texas with the school shootings. And this happened a few weeks after a shooting, an active shooter situation outside my house here a few weeks ago, which led me to a lot of. I actually started a project making a film on this topic for Sajogis, so that it has been in our attention already the last couple of weeks. The problems of this country, and the idea was to talk about the problems of America, but also show the beauty of America. But today's experience was extremely overwhelming, and in a way, I'm honored to be here, and I'm really hoping that all of me are helping me today to shine your enlightened attention on this problem. And it led us both to choose the topic of tonight's evening, to the witness state, which is actually a quality of this country, which is the Krishna's country, which is the Vishuddhi. And maybe I elaborate just a little bit about it, but once we get our realization and our Kundalini is awakened, our attention works. And as we may know that the all-pervading power doesn't have a desire. It's eternal. It is what it is. But it doesn't have a specific, it doesn't even need us. But what we need to bring, and there's a massive thunderstorm starting outside just now, very fitting. What we need to bring to the table is our desire. And I think there's nothing wrong with us having a feeling and getting shaken up, getting emotions, because that's a part too. This is compassion. This is love. As part of love is crying, is compassion. And what happened today is it's a terrible crime against children, against the innocence. So I want to dedicate this program with our attention, not with any reaction, but with our attention on this problem and on the children. So we will focus on the Muladhara chakra, very much so, and on the Vishuddhi chakra. And I invite you all just to meditate with me. I'm going to take you on a musical journey that I prepared within the last hour spontaneously, but as we know, Sahaja is spontaneous, but Sahaja is in the moment, and let's see where it takes us. So, and this is the first time I'm going to share the screen and play music, so please forgive any mistakes. There will be glitches, there will be mistakes. Just keep your attention inside, keep the silence, and keep meditating, and shine your enlightened attention on today's issue. I really hope we can do this. So, trying to share my screen with the correct image. You all know our subtle body, our energy centers. Let us start with raising our Kundalini. Let's raise our Kundalini with a full attention and tie it on top of our head. And we do it for second time, for the second channel. Give it 2 knots, and a third time to tie all 3 channels with 3 knots firmly together. Keep our attention right there on the top. And with 7 half circles over our system, all for each chakra, 1 protection. And folding our hands with respect before the all-pervading power of this divine love, but also ourselves. So let's open our hands on our lap. And before we do anything, any mantras, any affirmations, let us just get a little bit of peace and quiet. Let's bring the attention inside. Into the silence. If we're sitting on the ground, we can put both the hands on Mother Earth. And if we're sitting on a chair, we can just point both hands towards the earth. And let's feel this connection to this Mother Earth, to this holy land of America, which has had so many hardships in the past, which surely are playing a role in all the things we experience now. But it is a beautiful country, full of tremendous qualities. So let us connect to this loving place. It's a very special, sacred land, with all respect and all humility. And I usually don't do this, but I think it's really appropriate if we say to Mother Earth, not only, clear us, clear our Muladhara, but I think today we should say, Mother Earth, please forgive us all the mistakes that we commit against you, that we trample you with our feet, the way we exploit the Mother Earth and treat your children. Forgive us all the mistakes that we've committed today and in the past, and free us from any of these shackles of the past. Because today, as a realized soul, we want to start a new beginning. We want to be freed from the past and any karma or any atrocities that happened in the past, including today. Of course, we can also say, Mother Earth, please remove all negativities that are in me or around me and balance me. Mother Earth, Shrimataji said in a speech recently, I heard how she said, you have no idea how powerful the earth is. You just use it. Sit outside on Mother Earth, sit in the green. She's so powerful. She can absorb all these problems for you. So let's just ask and say, Mother Earth, please remove all those negativities. I don't need any knowledge of chakras now. I don't need any knowledge of what mistakes I've done. I don't need to know anything at all. Just in complete thoughtless, with complete humility, we ask, just cleanse me. And for those who do know and are familiar with the Ganesha mantra, you can sing it along. It's a slightly different accompaniment. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri So let's bring our attention, we put our hands, we keep our attention in the Muladhara chakra, and we keep our hands now on the lap. We can keep our eyes closed, or we can look in the screen, look at a picture of Shrimati. As you know, the aspect of the Muladhara chakra is Shri Ganesha, and there is a song called Namami Shri Ganaraja Dayala, and it actually appeals to the quality of Shri Ganesha as the protector and supporter of us, of the children, of the meditators. So we are asking for this protection and support. And let's also be aware that Shri Ganesha is actually active on all the chakras, not just the first, the Muladhara chakra. So while I was playing, the lightning was dancing outside heavily, especially on the reel. It's just beautiful when we're connected to the nature, and amongst all this turmoil and the challenges we face, it could be external, it could be internal, we have this joy and this celebration of being alive, this celebration of life, of every moment of life, and being connected to this beautiful Mother Earth. And how we just saw this, how I just saw this amazing lightning outside. So let's bring our attention to the second center, the Swadistan. And we can place our hand on the Swadistan, and maybe on the left Swadistan, and we can say, Mother, please connect me to the pure knowledge. Let me be always aware and alert and listen to this pure knowledge inside. And when I meditate every day and when I clear myself out, I can be sure that what I hear and what I connect to is the truth. And I want to have all the faith in myself and in that truth, to trust myself. So that's the quality of the left Swadhisthana, is the pure knowledge. So let's feel this, let's get connected to the pure knowledge in us and shed all those dark clouds of false knowledge that can kind of build up over the years through education and anything, doesn't matter. The beauty is we can remove those clouds, not with our mind and not get re-educated, but through the thoughtless awareness state. Then let's move the hand up to our center Nabi, to our stomach. I've got so much thunder in the background, I don't need my music track soon. So in this Nabi center, let's connect to our mastership. Mother, I am my own guru. I am my own master. Built on all the pure knowledge I have inside. I can be my own guru now, my own master. Again, and trust my instincts, my enlightened instincts. This is also the center for seeking. We're seeking the truth and answers every single day. Let us have a desire that what is left in our seeking is the seeking for a higher spiritual state, a deeper personality, a better human being. And let the only desire that is left be a pure desire. So we can at this point at the Nabi also detach ourselves from any needs and wants that we actually don't need, any impure or any unnecessary desires, running after specific things we don't need to even mention right now. So let us have the pure desire left. And as such, we will feel so free, so enormously free, because once we detach from these desires, we feel enormous relief. We're not tied to anything, any wants and needs. Things don't bother us so much. the constant running for something and running behind things just stops. Is also why this center, especially on the left, is connected when we feel fidgety and we're everywhere else than in the present moment. On the right hand side, on the liver, when we're constantly too busy thinking and doing stuff, we get diverted and our attention suffers. So it's all tied together. Let's place our hand on our heart. And for those people who know Satchitananda, that's a Sanskrit prayer, we can sing it together. Satchitananda Rupam Shivoham Shivoham Satchitananda Rupam Shivoham Shivoham Satchitananda Rupam Shivoham Shivoham Satchitananda Rupam Shivoham Shivoham. Air is the element for the heart. So we can breathe into our heart, and with every breath we take, we feel more confident, and more fear just blows away out of our heart. Remove all the fear, all the insecurity of our heart. And as a result, eventually, when we're in thoughtless awareness and when we're in pure joy and pure silence, then we touch maybe a glimpse of what we call heaven. Calm, peaceful, oh so joyful, no trouble, no sorrow, everything's one. Cool fountains, clear and blue, rising high up the air. inside my heart, like heaven, like heaven, like gotta free my mind. I 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 wanna free my mind. I have to free my mind. You can't control your mind. With your mind, you go beyond the mind to reach heaven. Reach heaven. I'm floating in the sky. I'm feeling so alive. Beyond the mind. Let us briefly hear a speech of Srimataji. It's only a few minutes. And in this speech of Srimataji, we want to focus on a Vishuddhi chakra. So we can give some vibrations if you want, before we do that, to our Vishuddhi chakra. We can ask, Mother, please make me the witness. Make me the witness. Have a look at everything just with one step backwards. Let me step away and watch things in front of me unfold as if they were on a screen. But let me be an enlightened witness. So when my attention on what is happening around me is on these things, that it is enlightened and powerful and that it acts. So let my enlightened attention in this witness state act and be beneficial.
Sia, sorry to interrupt. We don't hear the voice of Srimataji.
Yes, sometimes this happens. Let me try again. I do it every week, but sadly sometimes it just doesn't want to. Give me a minute.
Also the teeth and the tongue
You heard it now, right?
Yes, we did.
Okay, yeah, I did nothing. Okay, let's try again.
are looked after by Vishuddhi chakra. Trouble gets cured. You sometimes, as I told you, I've never been to a dentist all my life. So you can imagine that you don't have to go to the dentist anymore if you have your Vishuddhi chakra all right. Then also your tongue improves. For example, some people are very sarcastic by temperament. They cannot say something sweetly. All the time they are sarcastic, saying sarcastic things. Some people have a habit of abusive language. Some people are extremely beggarish type, all the time talking in a very beggarish manner. There's no dignity, there's no sweetness, and there is no self-confidence for some people. Some people even stammer. Some people cannot stand on the stage and give a lecture. All these things drop out as soon as your Vishuddhi chakra improves. This is only outward. This is the outward manifestation of the Vishuddhi chakra's improvement within yourself through the awakening of Sri Krishna on Vishuddhi chakra. But what happens really is that inside you, you become a witness. You become a witness in the sense that all that is disturbing, all that is troubling you, all that is a problem, you just start watching it. You start witnessing it. You start seeing it, and you do not get disturbed. That seeing, that witnessing state has a tremendous power. Whatever you see without thinking, your problems get solved. Any problem you have, once you get this witness state, what we call tatastha, means you are standing on the shores and watching the waves to move. Then you know how to solve the problems. So your witness state has to be developed, and sometimes I have seen people have to go through little difficulties to develop that witness state. This is very important, that once the Kundalini starts supplying you from your Sahasrara downward, moving on your chakras and enriching your different chakras on the Vishuddhi chakra, when it has to stay, it really tries to little bit take you through turmoils. And you start thinking that, see, now my life was so blissful, I had so many blessings, and now what has happened? But this is the time when you should become tatastha, means you should become a witness. If you become a witness, everything improves. For example, you are, say, a person who is working in some place. As soon as you become a witness, you see, your attention goes inside and you start watching things from inside out. As a result, you see exactly what's wrong where. And as you have got the power of witnessing, with that power you get over the problems that you have. Problems get solved very easily if you know how to witness the whole situation than to get involved into it. And this is the best state which we call as Sakshi Swarupatva, which you achieve when the Kundalini comes up and the connection is established and the divine ray starts following through that and enriches your Vishuddhi chakra.
So let us keep our attention with the hands open on this Vishuddhi chakra. And let's place our right hand on our forehead, bend a little bit forward, resting our head, and we say, I forgive everybody. Mother, I forgive everybody, also myself. And say it from the heart. Don't think about specific situations. Mother, I forgive everybody, and also myself. So when we surrender and witness, and we have a pure desire that things are working out, after that we want to again take a step back and witness and not get involved with the results. And at that point it's good to know that we don't have to feel responsible like that. A responsible feeling is a good feeling, but not if we get involved with our ego or superego. So at this point we want to just let go of our reactions. So we put our hands on both sides of the head. Now I can't do that with the headphones, and squeeze, because we have the ego on the left and the superego on the right. And we can just say these fantastic mantras. Hum, which means I am, affirming our existence for the superego. And Ksham, which means I forgive. Let's just say it a few times. Hum, Ksham, Hum, Ksham, Hum, Ksham, Hum, Ksham, Hum, Ksham. And let's place our right hand on the back of our head and rest it in our palm. And here we can say, Mother, please forgive us all the mistakes that we've done knowingly or unknowingly. And again, this is for our own satisfaction, to let go of the past, to let go of any mistakes we've done, to let go of everything, our conditionings, and free ourselves for a new beginning as a realized soul. And we end the meditation with the Sahasrara mantras. These are the mantras for the Sahasrara, for the last chakra. And for those who know them, can sing along. Devi Namo Namaha. So let's slowly raise a Kundalini. First time. The second time, 2 knots, and then the third time, 1, 2, 3 knots. And for each of our chakras, a nice bandhan, a protection. So 7 half circles. And we will conclude with 2 minutes of silence. So let just this program wash over you. There's no need to think about anything in specific. In particular, let's just keep our relaxed, enlightened attention on top of our head in complete silence. And to conclude, I would like you to also remember every single minute of the day that we are, what we feel, these vibrations, we are connected to this nature, right? So since we live here in Texas, we've had the big freeze, we've had tornado recently, which destroyed 400 houses. We've had numerous thunderstorms. We had an active shooter outside the house, and we were one of these houses that hasn't been ever affected. We have been protected constantly, and we know in our heart why. So maybe each and every one of you can go out and just, I don't know, for this week as homework, carry back this feeling in your hearts, these 2 feelings, this feeling of a total faith in your powers and faith in your protection, but also remind yourself just to be the witness. So I hope maybe that was maybe the message of today. And I thank you so much for having me. I don't think we should really do a lot of talking, but I thank you for giving me the opportunity today, because I was, as I said, really in turmoil today. And I feel through being able to meet you all and have you all on board with your enlightened attention, I feel so much better. I feel so much relieved. And I feel now I can let go of this. It actually has really strong vibrations, but I feel already, you feel this, right? Like everywhere. It's like having this group of you here with your enlightened attention has lifted the worry of many, maybe of you too. And I hope you all feel better and can smile again.
Beautiful, Sia. So nice, so beautiful. Such a nice meditation. Since you put this I mean the violence in our attention, and also the peace that all over the world, that everyone, some countries are struggling. And how about we all give a bandhan?
Yes, let's all
Can
give
you
a
please
bandhan.
explain
Yeah.
about the bandhan first?
Okay.
And
So
then
basically,
after that, yeah,
it's
please
kind
go
of
ahead.
like a manifestation of a desire. And we write the problem here. We can, for example, write, what do we write? Should I?
Okay.
We
Yes,
wish for, I mean, I don't want to put the negativity. We
all
wish
the
for,
peace. Yeah,
peace in America
peace,
and protection
please.
of the innocents.
Sorry, Sia, could you please, which hand are we writing?
Okay, sorry. So we take the Vishuddhi, again, Vishuddhi finger, the right Vishuddhi finger, and we write into a left palm. And we say, we wish for peace in America, peace in the world, all this Ukraine nonsense going on, peace in the world, and protection of the innocents. And then we make a circle that if you would look at it, it would be clockwise. Okay, clockwise circle on your hand. And again, the moment we do this bandhan, we manifest that now we give this problem off to the higher power, who can solve it better than us, because we don't know what we're doing. And then let go, right? So. And please use this technique anytime when you have a desire. My kids use it for their exams, for any protection, or any people. You have people in your attention that you're worried about. Give them a bandhan. And I would like to give another one, specific one, for the end of gun violence. Some solution to this never-ending shootings and problems through weapons. The best way of ending these things is to give realization. Give realization to your friends, to your family, to anyone you meet, because unless and until people wake up and get connected to themselves, it's going to be very hard. Thank you. I hope it didn't take too long of your time.
No, not at all. Sia, the time flew, I know, but we all enjoyed with the meditation. You are such a beautiful instrument with so many so many musical instruments. And it puts us such a deep meditation, and it opens our heart, and it gives so much vibrations during the meditation. But I would like to ask everyone, how did everyone feel during the meditation?
It was awesome. This is Sandeep Joshi. Thank you, Sia, for such an awesome meditation. And especially when you sang To Heaven, it was so much vibrations became so strong and it was so deep. And the second thing I really enjoyed hearing from you is believe in Mother Earth and spend some time touching her and taking the
Yeah.
blessings. That is so well said. Thank you so
Right,
much.
so simple.
Yep,
So simple.
exactly.
We
Yeah,
still need to remember. Thank you, Sandeep.
thank you.
Absolutely.
Jai Shri
Thank
Mataji.
you. Jai Shri Mataji.
Okay, is there anyone that I see in the chat box? But before I read the chat box, please, if you would like to say anything to Sia or during the meditation, how did you all feel? We love to hear your voice.
Hello, hier ist Jutta von Germany.
Jutta,
Yes.
meine Jutta.
Ja,
Germany! Wow!
My dear friend Jutta from Germany. I saw there's a Jutta. I didn't know it's you. Oh. Thank you for joining. Oh, Jutta
Yes.
is a beautiful musician. See, she should be on your program.
Oh
there you
my
go. You got another one.
Wow! Yes,
Pianist
Jutta.
and songwriter, and children's songs and enthusiast and everything. Lovely, lovely, lovely sister.
Oh, that's so
No,
nice.
I just wanted to say it's so good to share these things that really hurt or perhaps that challenge us a lot and to work on them together. I love this openness. Yeah,
I'm glad you say that because I was worried. I said to Shinai, shall I start with this? But people will feel depressed if I start with such a heavy topic. But I thought, I even said to Shinai, I'm not sure if I can do the program today. I'm just feeling too overwhelmed with this news, too close to home and with this recent happening here. But how else to deal with it than with a collective? And I really owe it to everybody here who was here and supported this meditation. I'm feeling that something has to happen if lots of enlightened souls have their attention on this.
Yeah, it felt so good to give Bandhan.
Yeah, it felt really good.
Yeah. And amazing how you do these live performances.
Did you hear my crickets? That's the new addition to the birds. I'm expanding, you know.
Yes, beautiful.
I didn't have to put thunder because it's ongoing, but
you have to show me how you do all this, and we have to make a chat, a video call, and
I
then
can
you show
literally
studio
show
and
you all my secret here. This is my
Wow.
this is it. And here I've got my tracks. Can you see? And this is only half of them because some hidden ones would be all these. And then you have the piano here, the voice, the drone, the flute drone, which is the awkward, non-tempered tuning, the birds, the crickets, the wind. And I just click a button, and then while I'm playing, I do this to make it louder and softer. That's what I do to balance the. I could do it, and then here I switch the echo on and off. Yeah, so I have to remember that. I could also do this here. That's too far down. But you get it. In the beginning, I got really confused, but the more you do it, you get used to it. So, and the piano
you
only
record
plays when
all
you
the
pull on it.
you recorded all the sounds your own?
No, there's some. The sounds are mostly taken from YouTube clips. Some of these, like birds and river. Sometimes I have river sound, and I hope what you hear is similar to what I hear. You know, in the balancing of the drone. So so it works actually really both ways, because if I hear the drone and the birds, say for example, I put the drone and the birds, it's not just. It gives me a platform. It's like my carpet. I'm not walking on a white stage, but I have a background. I'm walking in Mother Earth, and it inspires me to find melodies. And I feel like it's not just the violin on its own, but there is already something. You got a canvas. It's my canvas, right? So because I don't have anyone here to accompany me, so it's the drone and the nature sound is my canvas, and I love. Then you start painting, and then even this soul violin with the echo again, the reverb gives you more ideas. When it sounds pretty and you hear it pretty, then you get inspired, and then all these ideas come with improvisations. That's what I noticed in these programs.
Great. I will try that.
Yeah, you do.
So Yuta, I assume you already learned in this first section, and we love to have you in our meeting. So you are ready, right?
Oh my goodness. I'm a bit nervous I show myself now. Not yet washed and
There
it's
she
early
is.
morning.
Oh, yeah, for Utah it's morning.
Wow.
Oh,
Good morning,
Yes.
Yuta.
It's
But
good morning. It's my early morning meditation. It was so nice to do it with you.
with
Finally, we
the
did it
cricket.
together. Yeah, we wanted to do it since long.
for you I should have put the birds.
Oh,
This is true, yeah. They are singing very loud at the moment. Yes. Yeah. Great to see you.
Utah is also teaching piano, and she's written also a lot of children's songs. Have you heard of the Kundala album?
oh
And
yes.
they do children programs in schools as
Really?
well, and all sorts of things in
Wow.
Berlin. Berlin, she's in Berlin.
Oh
Hello to
wow.
Berlin.
Okay, so Yuta, there will be so many things to talk about with you in the next program. Just wait
Oh,
my
I have
call.
to get,
Wait my call,
I
please.
have to, pardon me?
Please wait my call to invite to this program.
Okay.
We love to have you whenever, if it is okay with you, if the time works for you, we love to have you as a guest yogi in another program, maybe end of the June or July.
Okay.
Okay?
Good. Good.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good. Wonderful. I love the
You
I will
hire
try
it.
to prepare a little bit for that.
You passed the interview.
No, through you. I'm nothing over here.
I gave the reference. You passed the interview, got a job.
This is the first time it is happening.
Oh,
That's so nice. So pleasure to meet you, Yuta.
good to
Same
see
for me.
you.
Yeah, so nice to see you, and yeah, give our love to everyone in Germany, and yes, please accept our humble invitation that we love to have you in another program.
Okay. So shall I send you my email address that we can
Yes.
connect?
Yes, please. And yeah, whatever it works for you, email, phone, whatever it is easy to
Also
communicate.
phone. You can also reach
Yeah.
me by phone.
Why not? Yeah, however it is you are comfortable with. Doesn't matter for me.
Okay. Okay, I will write in the chat.
That's so
Okay,
nice.
have a
Okay.
good night.
Thank you
for
so
the
much.
program.
Have a wonderful day to you. Bye, Yuta.
All right. I think we can wrap it up.
Yeah.
We have met a lot of lovely people here, and are most of the people living near you, right? Who are on the call? Are they in the Bay Area?
Yes, some of them, but some of them in San Diego side. Sandeep lives in San Diego, and Leela lives in Los Angeles, as you know, right?
Oh, our Lila.
Yes, our
Oh,
Leela,
yeah. Ah, that's Lila.
And Yevgen John lives in Los Angeles.
Okay.
And I'm so sorry, there were other Shukis, but I can't remember. So they left already. And Savine and Maitli, they live in Bay Area.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, lots
yeah,
of love to everybody there.
There were some 9 people in YouTube. I didn't check them, but yeah, so.
Very nice.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so nice to have you always. Yeah, and
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You
And
never-
call me anytime you need some birdie sound. I'm available.
yes, of course. But
If somebody drops out again, right?
but you
Just
were
call Sia and her birds. She'll play something on the violin.
so, of course, yeah. But of course, you were supposed to be in this program, and it was so wonderful to have you, and in the whole program that you didn't leave so soon. The plan was to leave in the middle of the meeting.
Yeah. I thought, but you know, it was really meant to be like that. I think it happened like that. It was perfect.
Yeah. So we
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
And the thunderstorm kind of he kind of stayed and listened and gave me that whole blizzard thing, and then now he's kind of gone. So
Yeah.
the whole thunderstorm happened exactly during the program. It's really funny.
But it was amazing when when you said, let's say, the Satchit Ananda, and at that moment thunder started.
Oh, you heard it?
Yes, I heard it. I'm sure everyone heard it. It was amazing.
Right?
Yeah, Satchit
Yeah.
Ananda is a reflection of Sri Shiva. I mean, I get so connected so easily. I mean, it was amazing. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
beautiful
still rolling.
connection.
Yeah.
Very subtle, very subtle. Yeah. And it was so wonderful to meditate with the cricket sound. We never had a
I
meditation.
can send you my cricket sounds.
Why not?
It's nice to meditate to nature sounds. It's simple music.
Yeah,
Anyone
so
can relate
nice.
to.
Yeah, you made us to be in the nature
Yeah, right.
so easily, because you say that let's connect to Mother Earth, and it was so easy to meditate with that attention, and also with the sound of the nature, cricket and the thunder.
The thunder. 4D experience.
Oh, yes,
All
yes.
right.
Yeah, okay, so yeah.
Wish you a good night. Thank
it's
you
hard-
so much. I love to everybody keep up your meditation and your programs, the music, and ask. Yeah, I'm here anytime you want, even shorter, just contribution of music.
Okay, definitely. Yes,
to
I
join
will.
you.
I will definitely. I will request, because there are other Sajugis who are coming for the following weeks, and yeah. So I will keep in touch with you, because they are not musician, and but they have so many things to share from the past, from the 1980s, early 80s, and yeah. So we need music part. Maybe
That's great.
if it
That's
works
gonna
for
be
you,
fun
we'd
to
love
hear.
to have you. Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Absolutely. I'll play 80s music.
Thank
Right?
Up to you.
Let's see what happens there.
Okay.
All right. Then good night, everyone. Jai
Thank you.
Shri
Good night. Jai
Bye-bye.
Shimoguchi. Bye, Sia. Thank you so much for coming. And yeah, so nice to have you always. Yeah,
Thank
please
you.
take care. Good night.
Have a good night. Bye.
Good night. Bye. Okay, my dears, it was such a wonderful night as we all had it together. And thank you so much for joining the program. And wherever you all are in other countries, if you are still watching us in YouTube, have a wonderful day to you all. And see you all next week in our time, Tuesday. But if you are in Europe, see you all in your Wednesday morning. Lots of love to you all. Jai Shri Mataji. Bye, everyone.